Buenos dias, Minecraft fans, which is Spanish for hello. It's Collins, and we are gonna look really quick. We're going to the end today. I just wanted to look and see what kind of stuff we've actually been doing here in the world. So if I got this right, here we go. So this is my Cheetah X-ray machine, and you can see these iron bars down here and the little storage chest. I think that's where my end portal is, right down there, and you can see I've lit up a cave above it, so you can't really see it in the X-ray machine. And it looks like we got a lot of the stronghold lit up and a whole bunch of these abandoned mine shaft, and there's still a lot of dark areas. And these are my two water elevators, and then there's my staircase with the storage room at the surface. And I think, where'd it go? So you can see this dome-shaped room with a dirt floor. That usually indicates basically the middle of an abandoned mine shaft. So there's one over there, and there's another one for somewhere around here, but there's basically two abandoned mine shafts. But I wanted to get an idea of what this looks like, how much I've lit up. One of the things I want to do is basically just create a monster trap. So just a big dark room where monsters spawn and then fall, and then I collect the drops. And we'll do that somewhere in this world, and we'll do it, we'll go over some rough ideas, maybe split it off into a tutorial, but we won't do a lot of the boring building stuff on camera. Anyway, I just want to see what everything looks like and how much progress we've made. Looks like I did find this cave that was right below me somehow, but there's still a whole lot of darkness here. But anyway, let's go to the end. So I'm just double checking my inventory. So everything I have, there's a possibility I won't be able to get anything back from the end, so I'm taking everything that's pretty much disposable. So this is all my worn armor. I'm taking this new one that I made because the other one has protection too, and I kind of want to keep that. And then a junk sword, a junk pick, one of these junk bows. I have tons of arrows. I don't really use the bread much. And then I just need some building blocks if we want to build something temporary. And again, it's possible you can put a minecart on the ground and store stuff in the minecart with chest. So we may be able to store some of this stuff before because we're not going to make it back unless we kill the Ender Dragon. But I wanted to do a little bit of exploring in the end. I wanted to mention the redstone update. So I know it's the big thing now, and everybody's working on it, and I didn't want to reinvent the wheel. I know there's a lot of people doing a lot of stuff with the redstone update. What we'll probably do here is basically just show some practical use stuff for the redstone update. For instance, over at the grinders, we did put the hopper with the chest. So we'll do stuff like that, basically practical application use of it. I'm not going to go over all the stuff you've probably already seen. There's stuff that you can find on minecraftwiki.net, which is the official Minecraft how-to, and I look up a lot of stuff there, brewing stands and different recipes that I don't have on top of my head. I know there's add-ins you can do for that, but I'm kind of into the vanilla thing for now. And then minecraftforum.net. I'm actually on there as Collins Plays, so you can see some of my posts in there. But there's a lot of stuff on the forum you can look up. Apparently a lot of people in Minecraft use Reddit, and I don't understand Reddit at all, so I have no idea how that works. But anyway, let's go to the end. And I haven't hopped through this portal at all, so here we go. Oh, my least favorite thing. I spawned on... Actually, this will be a good thing, because if I want to do an Enderman farm, I don't have to go as far to get out. But we gotta find a way to get to the mainland. So let's hope we can do this before the Ender Dragon comes and takes my blocks away. And you can see this is why I brought blocks, because I knew this might happen. And now that we're standing on, because the Ender Dragon, he can go through any block, but he doesn't steal end stone, which is what we just mined, but he does steal cobblestone. So now that I'm standing on end stone, even if he comes, I don't have to worry about him hitting me. And then we just have to dig up to the surface, and you can see I have the boss bar for the Ender Dragon, so he could come at any moment. And basically he goes through the walls so he can hit me. And he does like a knockback thing. Wow, this is kind of trippy. And I did not bring a pumpkin head. We're not going to do the pumpkin head thing. But let's try this storage minecart thing out. Alright, and then we'll throw a few blocks in there, a few blocks of that, some arrows. And if we do some derping around here and we don't die, we can put the rest of our stuff in there before we pass away. So there's the dragon. You can kind of see him off in the distance here. And these orbs, basically the way that works. What, did I piss off an Enderman? I did. I wonder if I can kill him. He's gonna kill me. Yep, I died. Yep, I slept in this bed. Let's go back and see if we can pick up our stuff and do some more exploring. That was pretty boring. Let's see. Let's get our stuff. I wonder if that guy's still pissed at me. Where did we go? Do you see my stuff anywhere? Oh, there it is. I didn't mean to make it that short of a trip. I kind of wanted to do some exploring. You can hear the little guy. Oh, there he is. So he'll keep making passes at me, but he doesn't really... he... There's an egg. Maybe it's a girl. Nobody knows. There's only one Ender Dragon, though, so maybe it's male and female. It's a hermaphrodite. The Ender Dragon has... The AI for the Ender Dragon's horrible. So there's a couple things it'll do. It will automatically, you can see now I don't have a health bar for the boss mob anymore. So the Ender Dragon will just fly away from you. And it actually just flew so far away from me that I no longer see the health bar. And now it's actually in an unloaded chunk, so it will not fly back to me. I have to go search it out. I'll probably do a highlight reel of killing the actual Ender Dragon. I don't remember where I spawned. Where did I come in at? Okay, there's my minecart. So this is the most ghetto Enderman farm you can make, and you can do this in the end. If we do this before we kill the Ender Dragon, we have no way to get Ender Pearls back. I hope I made this big enough. Let's test it out on 1. So he should be able to get here, but he can't kill me. And I don't have a killing system yet, and pardon the noise, but you can see I get a little bit of experience, and then we'll get Ender Pearls if they come. And we can't bring the Ender Pearls. We can't bring anything back to the overworld until we kill the Ender Dragon. Here's actually a cheaty way to do it. Because if you if you make a I should have brought obsidian. If you make a ender chest, you can place an ender chest and put stuff in it here. But I think the dragon will steal, like he can destroy the ender chest. But if you put stuff in the ender chest and then when you die, you'll have stuff back in the overworld. The other thing we can do is just kill the ender. But this is the end. This is one of the most ghetto Enderman farms you can do. There's lots of videos for how to make different Enderman farms, and I apologize for the noise right now, but we will I think we'll about wrap this up. So I can put all of my stuff in the storage minecart, and it should be here the next time I come back to the end. And I got my whole 2 levels, so we got nothing we can do with that. We're going to run around naked, do some exploring, probably die. This is the worst boss fight that I've ever seen in any game. It is so frickin' boring. I mean, how long do I have to stand here for this thing to try to kill me? Oh, here it comes. Alright, I'm gonna die. Goodbye. And I need to do something with this floor. Now that this thing's active, I'm always worried about going through it. I probably should have had this floor 1 block lower. And now that I've got it all set up and my farm sits at this height, I'd have to redo everything. And the stairs, I have to redo it all just to move this down. But I want to have this either down a block or put some sort of like blocking thing, maybe a fence around here, so that I don't actually accidentally walk through this stupid portal. Yeah. Especially if I haven't killed the Ender Dragon. So, let's see what else we can check out. You know what? I wanted to play with some brewing. So every time I come by here, if my nether wart's full grown, I knock it out. And I reorganized some stuff here. Got some more bottles, so let's take our bottles. Boom, boom, clicky, click, click. So I got a little sidetracked with some caving. And I found an unexplored area. So, I know I always gloss over all the caving stuff. This is pretty close to the, stronghold. It's a little offshoot of the stronghold. Look at this massive cave. That looks cool. And it goes all the way up to, I believe that sand is the ocean floor. Let's see. We are on beach, so we're on the edge of the ocean somewhere. This might be one of those dark caves we saw in the X-ray machine. And it connects to the mine shaft. You can see how massive this mine shaft is. It goes on forever. And there's nothing down here. I totally did not plan on caving, but you know, I always pass it up, so I figured we could do just a little bit of caving. Maybe get some more stuff lit up. Alright, so this connects back to the rest of my cave. I got a shovel, what am I doing? Okay, so I've been from here. You can see how much of a nightmare this cave is. It's just a giant maze. I've lit up all this stuff. Oh, there's a spider. This is a water drop that came from the ocean, and I basically just bricked this off so that it would flow only into this little pool. It was really big. Oh, that's a bat. That's not a spider. And you can see sand has fallen from the sky, and I blocked it off up there too. I basically wanted to get the water flow taken care of so I could do more exploring in here, which again is very not all that exciting. But you can see this thing just goes on forever and ever. And I've been doing a whole lot of lighting up. So like I mentioned before, one of the things I want to do is basically just a big darkroom mob trap. And so if I... Oh, hello. You're not the miss every time variety, you're the Deadeye Jones variety. So if I do a big mob farm... Oh look, it's an Enderman. And we got a little shelf here. Do the totally cheaty. Come look at me. Look. Come on. I know you want to. Come on, buddy. He's so easy mode when you cheat like that. I guess you could call it cheating. Oh, look, it's a creeper. What's down here? There's so much to explore. This cave goes on forever. Oh, I actually found a dead end. Usually it just keeps going and going. It's like the Energizer Bunny, only worse. Yeah. But I'm getting a little low on torches. Oh, look at all those creepers. Hello. Yeah. You can see, not very exciting. Sorry I don't suck more at combat. It would make better video, I'm sure. Oh! Alright. Watch my 6. I'm gonna have to go for some charcoal in a second here. No charcoal. Got an ender pearl though. Alright. Let's red right return and get out of this thing. Oh, there's some redstone. Okay. Oh, more walled off stuff. Okay. So that was a fun little side trip. Looks like my mushrooms are actually growing. So they will grow in with lights close by, but if the light's too bright, they won't grow. But these look like they're growing pretty nicely. You can see just I had 4 seed mushrooms, and look at all these ones that have grown so far. And if they grow like upstairs, they'll be able to keep growing up. Let me actually just do this. And then one can grow there, and they can grow all the way up the staircase, and yeah. So I got a supply of mushrooms, I got a supply of the nether wart, and let's play with some brewing stuff. So we're going to start out with, so earlier I tried, there's that zombie again. Oh, look at him right there. Where are you going? Apparently I haven't solved the zombie problem. And we start off with awkward potions. And once our awkward potions are made, I'm going to try one with a spider eye and one with a ghast tear. The other thing I want to do is eventually grow some big mushrooms. So we'll do mushroom trees. And I brought some of my glowstone dust. And I have some gunpowder. Let's see what we got. So spider eye makes a poison potion. And then I want a damage potion, so I think it's fermented spider eye. And this is a regen potion, and glowstone should increase the duration of it, so it should be an extended regeneration potion. What does this do? So poison, I hope I did this right. Potion of harming, instant damage. Okay. Now, you always get those zombies. If a creeper comes through here and blows stuff up, I'm going to be in trouble. So our potion of instant damage, we want to use gunpowder, make that a splash potion. Oh! Let's make an ender chest. And I put crafting tables in the wall here. I just click crafting tables everywhere. It makes it so much easier. So, I need blaze powder from a blaze rod. Blaze powder. And ender pearl makes an eye of ender. And you surround it just like you would a chest with obsidian, and you got an ender chest. So we have a whole 1 ender chest. But I made a splash potion of harming. So an instant damage potion, because there's one more thing I wanted to try out. So I think I mentioned this before, but because I have another portal at my grinders, when I'm not walking away from the grinders, so basically I just zipping through a portal when I'm still pretty close, and that means the mobs don't despawn as I get further away, because I just jump through the portal and then the chunk instantly unloads, and whatever mobs are in there should still be in there when I come back. Oh yeah. So I went AFK last time, and there's a bunch of skeletons in here. Oh. I glitched into a half block. Alright, come on. Yeah, this is very leggy and very tricky. But let's see what this does. So I'm level 4 right now. You know what, let's do this. Let's bring that down. Oh, look at that mess. Sorry for the lag. There's like 600 mobs in there. 729? Look at the numbers. Oh, this is so laggy. I can't even stand here. And they're killing each other. Alright. That splash potion didn't seem to do much. Let's grab another one. It looks like I forgot about something. So the skeletons are undead, so harming potions heal them. So we make splash potions of healing, and that will harm the skeletons. So what I probably should have done was extended these potions, but I'm just going to bring multiple ones. And look at all these guys. Let's try it out. Oh, I think I healed him before, so I need a second one. Here we go. Oh, my game might crash. Yeah, if you can still hear me, I'm getting like half a frame a second. Look at that. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say. I'm not sure what's going to show up on video, but I'm getting like half a frame a second, and I'm getting level 30 in one shot, I think. Okay, I'm going to try to back up. See what happens. This is insane. Never drop a splash potion with a bunch of one-hit kill mobs when there's 600 of them in the world. Look, there's more experience orbs up there. I wonder how many mobs are up there now. There's only like 70. I don't want any more levels though. So let's jump out of here. That was probably one of the coolest things I've done in a long time. Yeah. Level 53. And there's still more XP orbs in there, and because the chunk unloaded, I will be able to go back and get the rest of it. I'm gonna have to use this enchanting station because the other one, I don't want to stay there and have stuff despawn. So we got a level 30 book, smite 4, yuck, because I'm level 23 after using 30. Unbreaking, that's exactly the book I wanted actually. I love it. So Unbreaking will help me build, yeah, Smite's a garbage book, but the Unbreaking will come in handy. Let's portal back in and load that chunk up and see what else we get out of that crazy mess of XP orbs that lagged out to half a frame a second. So let's see what's left in here. Oh, look at that. Do I even have room for all that? Oh. Oh. I completely filled up the chest. Alright. What I need to do is not fall off of this, and bow. Okay, so I got the chest straightened out up there, and actually threw away a bunch of bows as you saw. I actually was throwing away power 2 bows, that's how sad it was. So this bow dropped, it looks pretty cool. And I have another bow that I made earlier combining the junk bow drops, power 3. So that will make it power 4 flame and punch. Let's do that. Let's give it a funky name. You're very flamboyant. Okay. So there's that. This dropped to protection 2 pants, and the golden boots dropped. I don't have anything else. And then this is the Unbreaking we got earlier, and I think I'll make boots out of it. So let me grab a couple levels and we'll combine the boots. Here we go. Let's try the chain boots just because they look cool, and named after Hermes, the Greek god of flight, feather falling boots. So a few levels and a little bit of iron, and now we can repair these to full strength. Then we'll add some protection from the protection book. And let's top this off with some Unbreaking. That's what I like on my armor, which you can only get by using books. There we go, we got a decent pair of boots. I'm not sure how long the chain armor will last with Unbreaking, but we'll find out. And it definitely beats my projectile protection. And they look kind of snazzy too. Yeah, I was on an enchanting kick. So the other thing I didn't think about was I had a book that came from the abandoned mineshaft in one of those chests, and it was a flame book, so I added it to the bow. So now I have flame on my Unbreaking bow, and we got the boots, and then a couple of helmets dropped, so I combined them, and now I have this golden helmet. One thing you may notice when I do enchants, I tend to rename the items, and I don't know, I heard that kind of lowers the levels. I haven't actually been able to confirm that, but I'm going off of the supposition that that is what is happening. So if you rename an item, then adding more books to it or repairing it costs less levels. Even though renaming it costs more levels initially, it keeps the levels from going up as fast, like the amount of levels it takes to add another book to it or whatever. That's what that's the rumor of how it works, and I haven't confirmed it yet, so I don't know for sure. But I've been playing with this end portal, so I wanted to look at, see if I could change it around. So if I lower the floor to this level, I tried the half slabs and I tried the stairs, and I don't like the stairs because they have this little lip that actually sits higher than the end portal frame, so I'm thinking half slabs. which means after I raise the entire floor in here, I'll have to lower it again. I mean, I can throw half slabs in front of the portal. The melon farm will have to be moved, pumpkin farm, and the stairs will have to go back one, which there's room up here to move them, but it's still kind of a pain. Anyhow, I have to show you something at the spider spawners. And this is my bottom cave spider spawner. This is the anatomy version. Yeah. Now you can see all this dirt down here. There's actually a piece of obsidian. If you look, I think you'll see it over here. There's obsidian down there because I threw water on it, because there's lava and it caught the wood on fire. Another reason not to build this crud out of wood. But I had to go for that, you know, the theme of the abandoned mine shaft, and do the oak wood. And there's lava over here too. But this thing caught fire, and you can see it got pretty nasty. I did replace a couple of blocks where the redstone is, just to put the redstone back in place. Luckily, the way I have the redstone working, this torch doesn't have to be powered to turn the lights on, so in the unpowered state, it's actually, the lights are on. And so when this became unpowered, it didn't turn the lights off. So I think I got one spider to spawn because I lost the torch on that one. But it was pretty mellow. But it caught fire. It was a nasty mess. And then it caught up on this thing here and started going up there, and it almost caught the two big huge ones on fire. The combo ones, that would have been nasty. So yeah, another reason not to build out of oak wood, especially when you're down low. This is Y20. I think at the bottom of this thing it's Y. Wow, my ladders are gone too. Yeah, so this thing sits at Y10. Yeah, so we're actually below the normal lava layer, because normal lava layer is Y11. So most lava you'll find in the game is at Y11. And this is at Y10, the water pass at Y9. Nasty stuff.